Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the channel. And the Ladies' Fellowship is just over here at the Belfast City Mission Hall at Fairview Road, Ballyduff. And so we're going in here to talk to the gentleman who was taking it today from the Leprosy Mission. And this is the gentleman here. Hello, sir, how you doing?
Hello, Mark.
How are you?
Thanks
Great
for
to have
having
you.
us.
And so what's your name then?
I'm Stephen. I work for the Leprosy Mission as Supporter Engagement Officer.
Very good. And what is this banner here then?
Yes, this is one of our banners. This is a person affected by leprosy. Her name's Shakti, and leprosy robbed a lot of her hopes and dreams for her life. She had injuries, wounds caused by leprosy that didn't heal, had to experience an amputation. But thanks to the kindness of supporters who she'll never meet from across the world, she was able to get the health care that she needed, and also has been restored to be given a prosthetic so she can stand with dignity and make a difference in her life.
Now, could you answer a wee question? Because I'm sure there's a lot of viewers like me who would think that, is leprosy not a thing of the past?
Yeah, leprosy is really common, but it's a neglected tropical disease. There are more than 200,000 people contract leprosy every year. So they hear the words, "You have leprosy," which comes with it centuries of stigma and discrimination.
So it's still very much prevalent today, is that what you're telling us?
It is. Every
My
2
goodness.
minutes, someone hears those words, "You have leprosy."
And we do so much here over here in the West, so where would you mostly get it then?
Yeah, it's mostly in developing nations, poorer countries, places like India, Bangladesh, Nepal, and we also have projects in Nigeria and Ethiopia. But it's a commonly occurring bacteria. People with good health care and good resistance are generally immune to it. But those who are living in situations of poverty are more likely to contract leprosy.
So in other words, where the health service wouldn't be up, to top standard?
Healthcare, good standard of living, and good clean sanitation.
Yeah.
Those are key issues. So it is a disease of poverty, but we're doing everything we can to find and cure those people.
Very good.
Leprosy.
And I noticed that I've actually seen your premises. Your premises is in Lisburn.
Yeah, we have a wee office there in Lisburn, yes.
Is that where you're based yourself, or where are you based?
That's right. There's 6 of us in the team in Lisburn, and then some volunteers and board members. But we're part of a global fellowship working in more than 29 countries across the world.
So what would be a normal day then for somebody who's working with people with leprosy then?
Well, my work would be very different from somebody in India or Nepal.
Yeah.
My work is writing this magazine, going out, updating our website and socials, telling people here in Northern Ireland about the Leprosy Mission, about the need and the work, but actually sharing encouraging stories about the difference their kindness and support has made.
Yes.
We have our team in India is thousands of staff. We've got healthcare professionals, nurses, healthcare workers, physios, counsellors, and everybody that comes with a hospital staff as well. They'd be frontline, so doing detection, skin camps, contact tracing, as well as then just general follow-up and care for people affected by leprosy.
And what about the spiritual element? Is it just physical, or is there a spiritual message, or what way does the mission work then?
Absolutely, it's a holistic care. So we will find and treat anybody and cure them of the disease, no matter what faith background they come from. But the Leprosy Mission started as a Christian mission. It was an Irishman, Wellesley Bailey, 150 years ago, set out from Dublin and went out to India, where he encountered people affected by leprosy.
Brilliant.
At that time, there was no treatment, there was no cure, so really it was like a hope and a prayer, and he was offering them the consolation of the gospel and showing
Brilliant.
Christian mercy in action. Thankfully now we have a cure. I think a lot of that is due to support and prayer and research that has enabled those good things to happen. And so we're obviously focusing to help find and cure people.
Fantastic.
Where possible, we'll always employ the best staff, but many of our staff are Christian and will spend time every day in prayer and devotion. And
Brilliant.
our staff here in Northern Ireland are all Christian.
And what did you say the gentleman's name was, the pioneer?
Wellesley and Alice Bailey.
I have to say I've never heard of them. That is fantastic. I will have to Google them.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
see.
We're 150 years old this year.
Oh my
so,
goodness.
yeah, we've been sharing wee bits of stories of the history, but also the future of the leprosy mission. We're not finished yet.
Brilliant.
So we want to see leprosy defeated in Jesus' name.
Absolutely. Well, thanks very much. And I trust that the Lord will bless your ministry.